Hi, welcome to Step by Step with Rojo Rosie. Today's discussion topic is hip hop and how it relates to the African American culture. What are its influences? What's the pros and cons of hip hop? What do you think is the art behind the music of hip hop? And so on and so forth. Okay, boys and girls, today we have a special guest, and his name is Royce, and he is a hip hop artist. So we will be talking to him and, getting his insight on what he thinks about hip hop and so on and so forth. So, Royce, let's introduce you.
What up, dog, people? How y'all doing today?
Okay, Royce, in terms of hip hop,
hmm
what's the importance of hip hop to you? What is the art behind the music? What is hip hop?
To me, hip hop is like you said, it's our culture. From break dancing to graffiti art to the rap behind itself, which is our poetry, our street poetry, what we feel and everything. So that's what I feel about hip hop and stuff like that. Something that I love dear to my heart.
What are your influences as far as hip hop goes? Like, what influenced you to get into hip hop? What do you want your influence to be once you um, excel to the levels you would want to go in this whole hip hop game?
Um, my influence was like listening to Big Pop, LL, Nas, Jay Z. They kind of fathered me into the game as far as how to do music and stuff. So, and as far as me trying to influence people, I'm trying to get it back to where lyrics really mean something again, just not a hard beat, just lyrics, just the poetry of our art, you know what I'm saying? Because it's art in its good form.
I like that. I like that. Wow. So, now we have a little bit more insight about hip hop and things like that. Me personally, myself, I appreciate hip hop because it gives black people a positive way to be viewed, far as peers and young people growing up looking up to a lot of artists, and it puts us in a more positive light and lets you know that you can excel in this and you can do something. You don't just have to, if you're a young black male or female and you don't live in the suburbs, you live in the more urban areas, and there is a lot of gang violence or shootings or drug dealings or prostitution, whatever's going on. There is a way out of it, and like they say, it's like the art of poetry. You can take that and turn it into something beautiful. Which brings me to my closing topic, the movie Something from Nothing. And that is produced, I believe, produced and directed, or it might be just produced by Ice T.
And
And
directed.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And it's also directed by Ice-T. So that's a real nice treat. You guys should definitely go check that movie out. Get a little bit more insight about, the whole hip hop thing and your culture, as far as being an African male or female. Till next time, tune into Step by Step with Rosie.